Hey everybody, this is Dave Bensman with Bensman Home Computer Repair, and today I'd like to talk about your memory, specifically how to conserve your memory in your computer so that it runs longer better. Let me first bring up Task Manager, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to hold down the Control, Alt, and Delete buttons. Let me find those here. So right there, if you press these three buttons, let's bring that up a little bit larger. There we go. If you press these three buttons on your keyboard, that delete key may be in a slightly different place, but generally it's not. There's a Control, Alt, and Delete. You hold them down at the same time, and when you do, you're going to see, in Windows 10, you're going to see this, Control, Alt, Delete. You're going to see this screen come up. We've covered this before and how to end task on things, specifically browser hijacks. You're going to click right now on Task Manager, and then you're going to see this guy come up. And it may look like this. If it does look like this, just click left click once where it says More Details, and you're going to see this come up. Now, for today's purposes, what we're most concerned about is the Performance tab. So if you look at the Performance tab and you click on Memory, you'll see how much memory you actually have right here, which for me is 12 gigabytes. And then right here in use, you'll see how much is actually being used. Right now I'm using between 2.7 and 3 gigabytes of memory. And there's my available memory right there. When your your available memory gets closer to zero, that's when your computer is going to start to crash. So it's very important that you keep as much available memory as possible while still being able to do the things you want to do with the computer. And what this generally means is you want to eliminate things that are running, you want to stop them from running that you're not interested in using, that you don't need. Right, so the way we're going to do that is we're going to click on this Startup tab right here. These are all the things that are running on my computer when the computer starts up. So I don't start any of these things manually. I don't say, okay, Microsoft OneDrive, it's time to start now. It just starts as soon as I start my computer. Well, a couple of these things I don't want to start when my computer starts, or at least one of them, and that is Epic Games Launcher. If you can see right here, it says status enabled and startup impact is high. That means it's going to slow down my computer when it starts. It's going to slow down the boot process, and I don't want that. I want my computer to boot very quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on that and I'm going to disable it. Now the program is still on the computer. I can still start it manually anytime I want, but it's not going to start by itself when I start my computer. So now that I've disabled it, we're going to restart the computer and we're going to see if it had any impact on the available memory. Stay tuned and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back and we've rebooted the computer after disabling the Epic Games launcher, and we're going to see right now if the disabling of the launcher had any positive impact on reducing the memory that was being used by the computer. So we're going to hold down Control, Alt, and Delete. We're going to click on Task Manager, and we're going to click on Performance. And right now, as you can see, before it was around 2.3 that was being used. And now it's moving between 2.4 and 2.2. So not a lot of difference. But again, I wasn't really using it. I was just opening it, but it did affect it a little bit because it is moving down. Oh, there's 2.1. So it is moving down a little bit. And for every program that you don't need, that you disable in startup, you can see a positive impact in how your computer's memory is being used. And remember to always reboot your computer on a regular basis, because the longer your computer is on, the more memory it's using. So if you have a computer, if I left this computer on for, say, a month, it wouldn't be working as well as when I had just rebooted it. So a computer like this with 12 gigs of memory, you probably want to reboot it once a week. And that's how to maximize your computer's available memory. I hope you guys found this helpful. If so, if you'll like and share this video, that would be great. If you'll also subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. And if you're in the Memphis, Collierville, Cordova, Germantown, Millington, or Midtown area, and you need computer repair assistance, please call Dave Bensman at Bensman Home Computer Repair at 901-830-4362. And as always, stay safe.